Hey everybody, Tacoma Comics here. Got a little haul. Had a fun time. Drove my car for the first time in 3 days because of all the snow, but it's pretty much rained and washed away by now, at least in Washington. I know other parts of the country getting slammed too. Met up with Big O, Paul Garrow from, well, he's visiting family in Shelton, which is equidistant to a comic shop that I like to go to from Tacoma. So he texted me and said, "Hey, I'm going to be around. You want to meet up?" I said, "Sure." So we went down to Olympic Cards and Comics this afternoon. I tried to make it back in time for the Chelsea game. I got back in time for the second half. We won 2-0. So go Chelsea in top four again. That was kind of nice. It was cool meeting meeting Big O. He's mainly on Instagram. I don't know if he's very active on YouTube, but he's part of the crew that plays Dungeons and Dragons with the games that Nathaniel runs. So that's really cool. And yeah, then we just went digging in the back issues, and Olympic Cards and Comics has a lot a lot of back issues, so we went digging in there and see what we could find. And last time I was there, I was looking for Star Wars, and they only had like one Star Wars box. Now they have like 5 Star Wars boxes, so they must have like backstock behind the backstock and they put out front. So this is like a 90% Star Wars heavy haul, but of course it's a little mixture of everything. And there's one book, man, I feel really upset. I missed it. Paul was looking through a box for America Chavez, and he found issue 12, which is the one that I need to complete that run. And he handed it to me. I put it in my pile, and I must have misplaced it or put it back or something. I don't know. All right, let's get started. So first of all, little run on Knights of the Old Republic. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my list of what I'm missing from Knights of the Old Republic, right? I'm starting to get better at going shopping and hunting with my list, but I didn't have it. So 43, I have. 44, I have. 45, I need. This really great. I don't know. It looks very pornographic to me. But it's a great cover anyway. But I was missing that one. Usually this one, maybe because it's a hot cover, I don't know. They charge a bit more for that. So I was glad to find that. They sometimes, if there's a big book in their back issue bins, and I mean they've got like 30, 40,000 books, so they can't go through them all and price them individually. But they'll scan them, and if it's a big book, they'll like check. But they didn't charge me more than $2.99 for any of these, which is kind of cool. This one's a little color rubbed. Where is it? A little color rubbed down there. So that was kind of annoying, but poor man, what's up? But yeah, 3 of them I don't need. 1 of them I do, so that'll be pretty cool. They also had some Legacy, which is I did better on. They had Legacy 19, which I needed. 38, which I just looked. I think I needed this one. 40, which apparently I had, and I knew it looked familiar when I grabbed it. 46, which I thought I needed, but apparently I had. And 50, the last issue of Legacy, which I needed. So that's really cool to have gotten the last one in that, because those are hard to find. So that was pretty darn cool. Only got this because I believe it's probably the first cover appearance of Enfy's Nest. I think she's on the cover of either one of the variants to Solo or one of the variants to Beckett. I can't remember, but this might be her first cover appearance if the variant to Beckett came out after this. Or if it came out before this, then it's not. But anyway, I like Enfy's Nest, and she's on the cover of this, so I'm pretty happy. The Cloud Riders. This is hands down probably one of the greatest Star Wars covers. One of Ashley Witter's greatest covers. She's getting really well known for Doc Afra, and I've had many of these in the past, and then I have sold a lot of them, and I felt bad owning 1 copy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? When you see your favorite cover from a series, you grab it, right? So pretty excited there. Pretty excited. It's a good story too. Like, Afra and Hera are both very mentally strong women, and to see them kind of go at each other uh, is really cool. Really, really cool. This one, I think this is David. I don't know who did the cover of this. I'm going to look it up for y'all. I'm going to look it up. Make sure that I get it right. Is it Chris Anka? I think this is Chris Anka. Even though that doesn't look like Chris Anka, I'm pretty sure it's his style. I've seen him on a couple of them. There's a couple different variants to this. Jorge Molina did the regular one. There's well, anyway, it's Air Force. Hey, happy President's Day, Captain Comic. It's Air Force #1. It is the from the series that everybody's looking for, and it's a variant. Oh, you know what? It's a variant to #2. I thought it was a variant to #1. Never mind. I shouldn't have bought that. Sometimes you see something like next to all the #1s, you're like, ooh. Then you realize, oh no, that's not the one I wanted. Oh well. Got myself Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #2. Very hard to find #2 because low print and all of that. Thank you, Poor Man's Comics, for pointing out where I went wrong. Got myself an extra one to sell. And I got myself a #3. I've got about half of this run, maybe a bit more, I'm not sure. Also got myself 47, the last one in the run, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to check a text message. Oh yeah. Bear with me. Karen, it was no biggie. Yeah, hey Chillmonger, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I had a whole bunch of #1s, and I got those. I don't know why the hip hop version #1 doesn't sell. The A cover for #1 sells for like $80 now. I remember when it was like a $40, $50 book, but they're low print runs. They're fun. They're definitely written for a younger audience, but they're fun. They're great characters. I think there's a lot of growth for that. It's rare. Marvel usually tries out their new characters in other books before they get their own book. For example, Starling is a character like I think they're pushing. If you read how they reference her over all the other, not the well-known champions, but like the second string of champions, she's like the top and the one that's mentioned the most in Outlawed. I have a feeling that Starling is going to be big, but Moon Girl, like right out of the gate, oh, Devil Dinosaur exists, but we're going to partner him up with Moon Girl, a brand new character, and she'll start with the #1. So, a lot of people were not on that bandwagon at all. I was not there right in the beginning. I was there pretty early on, but I still am missing a bunch of issues. I've come around. I've come around to the prequels. I mean, comic book wise, clearly, the Clone Wars, the majesty of the Clone Wars, have really helped me appreciate the prequels in a way that I didn't. I still think they're horrible movies. I still think they're the worst movies ever. If you're, a 49-year-old male like me, you were 7 years old when the first Star Wars came out, and then 10 when Empire, and then 13 when Return, and they imprinted on your brain, and then you were expecting something in 1997, like a childhood dream fulfilled, and it went the wrong way really quick. But I tell myself that if the prequels were animated shows, that I wouldn't have hated them half as much. Like they're so similar to a lot of Clone Wars episodes that like I'm like, you know what? Maybe they just shouldn't have like try to do them live action with this horrible CGI and just done animation, and I would have been like, oh, it's not bad. So anyway, this is Obi-Wan and Anakin, which I actually was written by Charles Soule, and I didn't like it. I got this one out when it came out, but I just thought this variant was cool. The action figures mean it's Anakin, Padawan Anakin, or young learner Anakin. I guess he's not even a Padawan at this age. But I just like the red Phantom Menace here, like that part, and the little green cutout here they used to do to hang on the racks. I just like that part of it. So I picked that up. Whatevs. I got a whole bunch of other variants to that the other day too. I picked up 2 more of these because I'll always get these. I'm specking on this hard, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I just think this is I think this is going to be a key. I think there's 6 first appearances in here, and it's a great series. Probably my favorite cover from the 2015 Star Wars run. My second favorite cover. 21 is my favorite cover. I used to have the second print. I want to get another second print. It's the same one, but it's in red instead of blue. If you look up close, it's TIE Fighter and Darth Vader's helmet and stuff. And I just think this is resplendent, one might say. And I will say it's resplendent. I might have messed up, but I was pretty sure this was the only issue of the 2015 series I was missing. I have it now. Yay, me. So that's pretty cool. And if I already have it and didn't check it off my list, then, woe is me, but whatevs. I balked at this when I saw it at a much higher price, but this one was like $3.49 or something, $3.99. So I just like this. I don't know. Does anybody know who this is? I mean, obviously we know who this is, right? Kit Fisto. I don't know who this one is. And it's been a while since I read this, so I got to go check that out again. I've never seen this cover before, and I never read Empire Ascendant. But look at that. Look at that. I'm blown away by how cool that is. That is Grace Windu. Mace Windu and Grace Windu is hysterical. That was a cover so nice I had to get it twice. And then the rest of these are just filling out my Afra run. So I have every Afra in the original series. 19 I needed. 33. And then the rest of these, I'm kind of upset. They only had the greatest moments variants. And I didn't really want these, but I wanted to finish this run, and they didn't have anything else. So I went ahead and got 34. I do kind of like this one, even though I don't love any of them in general. 35. I mean, I'd rather have the A covers, but I just wanted to finish this run. 36. And I stopped reading this around 18, so I got a good 22 issues to read. And 39 was the last one I missed. So there's a nice little haul. Went in hard on some books that I already had, but that I think are great spec books or easy flips or good covers. And the other day I went, I don't think I've shown this, but the other day I went to a store near me. What's up, Kenneth? And I'm still a little ticked off about it. Still a little teed off, to be honest with you. I went to this store, right? And they had there's a used store I go to all the time, and they had they just I know the guy because I've worked for him before. He has like piles and piles of long boxes that he buys by the pound, and he just puts them into packs of similar comics, puts them out on the rack, and sells them cheap. I went in the other day. I mean, I go in once a week, and if there's comics out that I want, I always buy comics from him. So I consider myself a good customer there. I went in the other day, and he had Star Wars out for the first time in a long while. So I grabbed every Star Wars pack. Now, this is not a new comic store. This is not a comic-specific store. This is like a used toy and memorabilia, DVDs, rugs, carpets, posters, VHS cassettes, card store, and comics, and everything else. So I went up there and he threw a hissy fit. He didn't just say something like, I'm really sorry, buddy, but I've had a bunch of people ask me for Star Wars. Do you mind not buying every Star Wars pack? And I probably would have still been upset, but it would have been like, fine. He goes, God damn, I can't believe you grabbed all the Star Wars. I just put them out, I've got 3 people been begging me for more Star Wars week after week, and I put them out. You take them half. You can only have half. And he got really pissy with me. And I'm just like, dude, that's so not cool at all. So yeah, I was a little ticked at that. So I don't know. I'll show you what I did get, but yeah, I was a little ticked. And these were like $10 a pack, and you can only see the first and last one. But this Agent Empire, I got 1, 2, 3, and 5. So missing 4, which is really annoying when that happens. Jedi: The Dark Side, I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry, and 5, which is really cool. Hey, what's up, Book Hermit? Darth Vader: Cry of Shadows, just 3 and 4 and 5. So sometimes, you don't get the full run. Lost Tribe of the Sith, Spiral. 1, and this is a great cover. 2, 3, 4, right? And it's like, if it was a stated policy, poor man, or if he'd explained to me kindly, and 5, sorry, but he just kind of went in my face, angry cursing. And I was like, dude, I'm trying to give you money. I'm trying to buy stuff. I didn't do it vengefully. Star Wars Rebel Heist is pretty excited to get this one. Number 1. Number 2, I already had, and I just gotten this, and I was like, this is one of my favorite covers. So I had an extra one that I was able to sell, and I just think that's a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Number 3 and number 4, I'm Just a Concerned Citizen. And then the reason I got that one of the things that convinced me to get that other Obi-Wan that I just showed you was that I picked these up from an LCS recently. These were mainly because why? I got these. Why did I get these? I got these mainly because for in exchange for some books I sold back from some stuff I didn't want. Got myself some more of these that I kind of dig. I don't love all the greatest moments or 40th anniversary covers, but I do dig this one. And I just got myself another copy of this one. I guess that came in a pack or something. Then I've got a few here, which I can't remember where I bought these from. I know I needed them. I just haven't put them away yet. So got myself a 32. Got myself a 55. And a little Quinlan Voss action on Twilight. I can't remember which store I got these from, but they're all separately marked, so I must have gotten them somewhere else. The Hunt for Aurra Sing. Love these covers. And finally, Crimson Empire Lost, Part 1 of 6. So I thought that was a decent haul from that store, even though I was super upset at the way he handled it. What are you going to do, right? Sometimes it just happens like that. Yeah, man, let me know if anything is going on with anybody. That's kind of where I've been at recently. Just playing with my Bib Fortuna action figures. No, I told what's his name? This is going to Discovery Bay along with these are cool. I sold these to him on the auction the other night. I found some of the original Star Wars cards, 1977, and I said these are all. I don't know how to grade cards, but I said I'd give these like a very fine plus if I was to try to rate them the way I would comic books. Um, so these were all duplicates. This actually contained a run straight from like 199 to 265, and so these are all 199 to like, oh sorry, 133 to 265. These are all 199 to 265, but not straight. They were missing about 10. I love that. So I thought these are pretty cool. And I'm glad that Discovery gets him because he's about my age. I know how much he loves the Star Wars. And I love this one, not this Luke, but the next Luke, because this card is literally just a blown up image of that card, right? I just did that and you magnified that. It's the same as that one. But it's all good. And this is really cool. This is from 1977, but it contains the title of the movie. Just a little oddity, nothing to write home about. At least if you do, don't include me on the letter. Yeah, that's about all I got. Just wanted to say hi since I've got off today and tomorrow and bought some comics. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for hanging out with me, Chillmonger, Poor Man, Kenneth, Book Hermit, Captain, and I will catch you all very soon. Thanks a lot. Peace. So I did leave studio, not end broadcast. Next auction probably be Thursday night, Who Dat, and then I'm only going to do one of the Saturday auctions. I can't do two auctions on Saturday. It's not fair to my family. It's not fair to me. It's exhausting actually. But you'll see me Thursday night at Who Dats, and then maybe Saturday morning or Saturday evening. I'm not positive. This time for real, I'm going to push the right buttons and I'm going to go. And hopefully when I see you all next, Chelsea will be in second or third place. Peace.